The first thing you may be wondering is, why in the world should you listen to a guy who's not wealthy, who's not even in his 30s, sharing advice on how you should invest in your 20s to become wealthy in your 30s? That would be a great question, and my response to that, guys, would be, I by no means have made it. I'm a 25-year-old guy who works really hard, does software sales, saves a lot of my money, and is proactively taking measures today to set myself up for wealth later in life. I by no means have the answers to the test, or I probably would already be there, but I recently hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and YouTube gave me this community feature. And I put a poll out. Over 50 of you guys voted in the poll, which I loved hearing from you guys. And the advice I got was, Trent, we love your videos on software sales, life as an SDR, making cold calls, but you need to expand out to personal finance. And I thought, you know what, that's a great idea. I need to put together a video sharing what I'm doing today to put my money to work. Over the last year, I've saved over $96,000. That's more than I've actually made after tax. So how is that possible? It's by investing, guys. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Your money is worth now than it ever will be because you have time on your side. And I'm gonna share with you guys exactly what you should be doing. But first, this is day 80 in a row of posting a brand new video to this channel. Nobody on YouTube is grinding at this level. So if you can appreciate that, make sure to smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. The goal is 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So you're at the absolute beginning stages. And I'd love for you guys to join the journey on my path to financial independence, financial freedom, and helping you get your money right, guys. So the very first thing you need to know is that you are young, you need to take risks, you need to put your money to work. There is no excuse for you not to be investing 100% of your money. To share exactly what I'm doing, guys, I work in software sales. Last year I made about 130 grand. That is combining my software sales income and my capital gains tax. And by the way, guys, I just had to pay taxes on the capital gains. Short-term capital gains sucks. First year I actually had to pay real money. Usually I get money back in taxes. I had to pay real money, guys. So that's something you need to take into account. But I was 24, made 130 grand. What I'm doing, guys, is my direct deposit, all of my money is going directly into, my Charles Schwab, my brokerage account. I'm putting all of my money in hyper growth tech stocks. A couple of the names I'm looking at, and I have over $10,000 in each of the names you're about to hear. ZoomInfo, Palantir, IPOE, otherwise known as SoFi, guys, Salesforce, and then I'm also in Qualtrics. I'm a Qualtrics employee, so I can share that. And I believe in all of those companies. Those are hypergrowth tech companies. Your money is worth now than it ever will be. You hear all these stats about compounding interest. What do you do with your money? If you wait until a certain age, then you'll never be able to get returns, guys. If you're young, you need to put your money to work. You need to aggressively put it to work, and you need to invest. Your investment vehicles right now can either be stocks or real estate. That's really all you have right now, guys. And you need to put it all to work. You need to take risks. You need to be aggressive. You have nothing to lose. Don't day trade. Play the long game. Plant these seeds now. And if you put your money even in an index fund or pick some of these select name hypergrowth tech companies, you're going to wake up in 5 years and be like, wow, I'm really happy I did that at that point in time. I'm 25, and in 5 years, these stocks, I believe, will be 2, 3, 4x. And I'm going to look up and say, wow, I actually am wealthy and I'm in my 30s. It's because of the decisions I made proactively in my 20s. The second thing you need to do in your 20s in order to become wealthy in your 30s is that you need to start a business. Some of you guys may be eye rolling. Anytime I hear this advice, it always goes over my head. It always feels overwhelming and I never know what to do. When I think of starting a business, I think, oh, let me start a Shopify store. Everyone's killing in e-commerce. Oh, let me day trade, all this other stuff, guys. Don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about any of the noise. If you look at the people that you see on the internet and some of these other people that are actually wealthy in their 30s, it's because they started a business. It's because they had equity in something, and it's not even an exit. You don't need to start a business that has a massive exit. You need to start a business that allows you to passively make money while you sleep. And I know that sounds too good to be true, but the way you do that is starting an internet-based business. When you're operating at a digital scale, you can create infinite copies of some sort of digital product. Whereas if you're selling merchandise or t-shirts, you can sell that via digital channels, but you ultimately have operational costs. You need to figure out how to start a business, and the way to do it in the 21st century, in 2021, is using the internet. To share exactly what I'm doing, I have not figured it out, guys. I've been trying to figure it out for years, and I don't exactly know what to do, but I'm thinking about what are different revenue streams I can create on the internet. And what I've realized, I love making videos, I love helping people, so YouTube is actually the perfect platform position to help monetize a business. It's a perfect platform to jump off. It really starts with getting attention. Money follows attention. You need to be getting attention. If people don't know who you are, if people don't know what you're doing, then you're never gonna be able to do anything online. So step one is getting attention. At least that's my strategy. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not trying to sell you anything besides ideas that help get your money right and make your life better. So that's why I'm making a YouTube channel. That's why I make videos every day, because I'm trying to grow this audience. And eventually, the first income stream is AdSense. If you grow your YouTube large enough, you will get AdSense. But the key is, how do you then monetize the audience that offers value to you guys, such as perhaps, I watched a video the other day on life coaching, that this industry is absolutely blowing up. Selling merch, selling courses, creating a brand. There's a lot of different ways to do it, guys, but whatever your thing may be, whether it's your podcast, YouTube channel, writing songs, selling stuff online, you need to figure out how to start a business and start making money online. And that's really the only way you're gonna get super wealthy in your 30s, unless you somehow get lucky at a company that has a massive exit. If you're enjoying this video so far, guys, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Would really appreciate it. Step number 3 that you need to do in your 20s in order to become wealthy in your 30s is that you need to avoid lifestyle inflation, guys. And this is something I hate to admit, but I'm starting to succumb to. Lifestyle inflation is essentially, as you start to make money, you start to increase the quality of your life, guys. When I graduated, my rent was high, and then I went to a place where my rent was lower. So I had lifestyle deflation, and it was really nice. That's why I was able to save so much money. But my expenses, as I started to make more money, I've started to realize, you know what? I make so much money, and I don't have any expenses. I don't have kids. I don't have any responsibilities or obligations. I just have myself. So I'm still saving a lot of money. So I do spend money on erratic things sometimes. I spend a lot of money on groceries. But the key here is don't get bad debt. That really pulls us into point number 4 of things you need to do in your 20s to become wealthy in your 30s. Avoid bad debt. Avoiding bad debt looks like not buying a car. It looks like not going on a lot of trips, maxing out your credit card, incurring debt. Just don't incur bad debt. Bad debt is borrowing money that goes into depreciating assets. You need to find appreciating assets. That could look like real estate. That could look like borrowing money to start a business. That could look like a lot of different things, guys, but you need to avoid bad financial mistakes because it will cost you later in the road. Really what you need to focus on right now, and what I'm focused on, maximizing your income, make as much money as you possibly can. That's why I'm in software sales. I get paid based on performance. I sacrifice a lot. I try not to inflate my lifestyles, try not to go on too many trips. I try and maximize my income. I try and save as much money as I can. How do I get my money to work for me and grow while I'm sleeping? It's by investing. So put your money into the stock market, into index funds, whatever, maybe buy real estate. You need to go into assets that have the ability to appreciate and grow over time and do the work for you, create a money machine. And then finally, the final point that you guys need to be aware of is you need to start a business. And when you hear business, you don't need to start the next Apple. You don't need to start a $1 trillion company. You don't even need to start a $1 billion company. You don't even need to do a $1 million company. Just figure out, what are your expenses? My expenses are like $2,500 a month and are starting to creep up to $3,000, which I hate. Lifestyle inflation, it's really hard to avoid, guys, trust me. But let's say your expenses are $3,000 a month, okay? $3,000 times 12 months is what, $36,000? If you can figure out just how to make $36,000 online, you're free. You could quit your job today and still support your lifestyle by doing whatever you love and making your money online or whatever your business is. That's my goal. I'm not trying to quit my job, but a part of my 4-year plan is I'm going to make $150K this year. I'll be making over 200 grand in the next 4 years on an annual basis. My goal is to figure out, how can I exceed? How can I make more money online than I do in my career? Once I start making more money online than I do in my career, that's when I may think about quitting, but that's a long time away. But the key is starting now. You need to start building your infrastructure. You need to build your own infrastructure and build your own assets. And that looks like building a business, a side hustle. It's not trading your time for money. A side hustle is not doing DoorDash. You will never get wealthy doing that. You will never get wealthy trading your time. You need to figure out how to gain ultimate leverage, and that's using the internet. Leverage is doing something up front, so talking into your camera, making a video, and then all of a sudden 100 people watch the next day. I'm just sitting here in my apartment and over 100 people will watch this video tomorrow. And if you guys like it, hit the like button enough and leave enough comments and share it with your friends, maybe 1,000 people will watch it. And then all of a sudden it spreads to 10,000 people. And the next thing you know, 1 million people watch it. You never know. But if you don't try, you'll never get there. So that's why you need to start today, guys. And I hope you found some value in this video. I'm laying out exactly what I'm doing. There's no secrets. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not hiding anything. This is what I'm thinking about as a 25-year-old guy. This is what I'm doing now to set myself up for wealth later in life. If you guys enjoyed this video or you want to support the channel, make sure to hit the like button below. Subscribe to the channel as well. We only have 2 more asks, guys. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this video. Do you guys like the personal finance style? I want to start getting my feet wet in that arena of personal finance because I think that will spread out our community and bring in a lot of different folks. And then as always, guys, if you want to connect with me personally, reach out to me on LinkedIn, send me a note. Would love to connect with you. Would love to interact via message. Just let me know and I'm around, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.